17, met you in the parking lot. After class, said you liked my polka dots. Pick me up every day after that. We were attached at the hip or something like that. Time flies, now you're on the East Coast. Missing my best friend more than anybody knows. See your face, maybe at the holidays. Thinking back, things were pretty great. Missed your call again. It's a 2-hour difference. Wanna make this right tonight. Take me back. Can you take me back, baby, all the way to the easy days? Take me back. Can you take me back? I don't wanna fight. I don't care who's right. Can you take me back? Home again, everything looks the same. Past the place where we had our first date. Miss the days of young love till they fade. Wishing things never had to change. Missed your call again. It's a 2-hour difference. Wanna make this right tonight. Take me back. Can you take me back, baby, all the way to the easy days? Take me back. Can you take me back? I don't wanna fight. I don't care who's right. Can you take me back? Maybe we could run away. Maybe we could find a place. It doesn't have to be this way. Oh baby, maybe we could run away. Maybe we could find a
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you everything that I recently hauled in the drugstore haul. Is on my face. I used everything today. Excuse the wet hair, I did get out of the shower recently, but I wanted to give you my 2 cents and my thoughts on the things that I hauled in that drugstore haul. So if you have not seen that, I'll link it down below so you know. Let's do some mini reviews. Okay, so first off on my eyes is the new Milani, or these aren't brand new, but they've only been out a little bit. The Everyday Eyes, this is the Earthly Elements one. It looks like this. Excuse the shine. I am very pleased with this. For a drugstore, this isn't like super affordable drugstore like Wet n Wild, but it's definitely affordable and it's great pigmentation. Here are the swatches of everything on my hand. There is 3 here and 3 here. I am very pleased with this. I did use every shadow in here today for this eye look, so let me get closer for you. So I'm very pleased with this eye look. It came out really nicely. The colors are very pigmented. They blended really nicely. I didn't find any problem with them. I will say, because they are all in the same kind of tone as each other, it is hard to tell the difference. Like for example, these 2 browns right here, one is a little bit more of like a burgundy brown and one is more of just a copper kind of, or taupe brown, kind of like copper taupe. So these 2 are very similar. This one has a little bit more gold. This one has a little bit more champagne. So those 2 are very similar. These 2 right here are mattes and these 4 are shimmers. So they don't have a lot of difference between them in shade range. So if you're looking for like a great shade range where you can see all different kinds of things on your eyes, you're not going to find that with this. But I think this makes for a very easy eye look that anybody can create, and you can kind of have fun and pick and choose on your colors. And I did find that even the mattes, they blended really nicely. A little goes a long way, so I was really happy with that. Another thing that I tried is the Revolution, the matte blush, and I have mine in nude, and it is what I'm wearing. Little goes a long way with this. I will say that there is a bunch of kick up. Like I even show it in the video where you can just see like a ton of blush that kind of powdered off and kind of fell off. But it's a very, very beautiful blush. I'm very pleased with this blush, and I love that it has pigment. A little goes a long way. You don't have to keep going back and forth. Very happy with this blush and definitely want to pick up. On to the highlighter, the Revolution highlighter. This is Vivid Baked Highlighter in Radiant Lights. This is a very beautiful highlight. It is on my face today. It's just nice. And because it's a lighter kind of pearl champagne, it just like hits it just perfectly, but it doesn't feel like you're overly highlighted. I have a little on my nose, the cheekbones, and a little on my Cupid's bow. Very pleased with this highlighter. I understand now why there's so much hype about it. It's really beautiful from the drugstore and affordable. Okay, on my lips today I have the It's a Keeper from Rimmel. I talked a lot about this, about how I really love these. I went and picked up more. This is the color. This just has a little bit of glistening glitter in it, so it's a little different if you don't like, it's not like a heavily shimmery lip, but it just gives that kind of glowing lip. So it's very moisturizing. It smells like watermelon fruit punch. It just smells amazing. Very moisturizing. I love these. I definitely highly recommend. I also used as my under eye setting powder and my face setting powder the HD finishing powder from NYX. Like I said before, I do have the banana. This is just the translucent one. I am very pleased with this powder so far. It seems it gives a nice finish without looking cakey or anything like that. So I'm very pleased with this. I will say that I also picked up my Essence one, the All About Matte, that looks like this. I do prefer the All About Matte over this one, but this is still a really great one. But for the price point, I would stick with the Essence All About Matte. On my brows, I didn't use anything else. I just combed them, and then I used the Essence Make Me Brow. It looks like this. I have to say, I didn't notice a huge difference. I mean, maybe a slight difference, but there's still plenty of bald spots. I think this would be good as a finishing step, like more like after you use your pencil or your powder or something and you want to set it with this. I think that would be good, but as far as just using this alone, I was not happy with the results, and I probably would not just use it alone, but for setting, I could see using it. On my face today is the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Complexion Perfector. I did put down my moisturizer and my primer, but I have nothing else on my face, just this. It is a very, like, you can still see tons of my freckles because I didn't put concealer on my nose, so that you can still see that on my forehead and my nose. What I was saying, where if you want to go out of the house and you want your skin to have a little bit of something on it, just so that it looks more uniform, maybe cancel out a little bit of blemishes, a little bit of red, but you don't want to cake it on and cause your acne to get upset or anything. I don't know about the salicylic acid, if it does help to prevent acne. I mean, I'm just using it today, so I can't attest to that. But it did go on nicely. The coverage is just very sheer. So sheer to light. Definitely not buildable or anything like that. So just to be noted about this, but it works nice and I like it. Another thing that was in that haul was this Essence eyeliner brush. It is green tipped, but it's black now because the eyeliner's on my eye. I used the Essence paint pot to do it. It seems to be staying very nicely. It went on without too much work. It took a few times to go over it, but the brush just started to get a little too flimsy. I just think for eyeliner, you just kind of need a little bit stiffer of a brush than this is. But if you're at a price point where budget is a concern and you're looking for an eyeliner brush, this is a really great one. But if you can afford one of the better ones, or you have a better one, I would just say skip this, but it is a good alternative. Okay, also on my eyes is the Supersizer mascara from CoverGirl. This is a very wet formula. So the brush looks like this. It's very small, tapered, and then it gets bigger. I do like how the way that the bristles go and the way that they're connected, like in the pattern, they're very spread out, but how it goes from little to big, little to big, big to little. I like how it grabs the lashes. I will say, because this formula is a little bit wetter of a formula, it did start to kind of try to clump, so I had to keep going over it a little bit to get some separation, and only in one part did I have to use a separator, but other than that, it's just all this mascara. So it does give you a very nice volume, very nice length. I do like it. I would say that there's one other CoverGirl, or no, Maybelline one, the pink one with the black. It's the, I can't remember the name of it. I'll try to insert the name here if I can remember, but I think it just did a little bit better at not clumping and just being a little bit more smooth. But this is a really great mascara and I do like it, and I will definitely keep using it. Just be noted that it can tend to get a little bit more clumpy in size instead of just like full in length, but it does give it full. It's just a little bit of a wetter formula. That's the only thing, but I really like it. So I give this 2 thumbs up. Okay, last but not least are the Wet n Wild brushes. I used this one in my crease this way and turned it to blend out the transition color that I did, and then I used this to blend everything out afterwards. Really nice brushes. I think that they worked really well. This one has just enough stiffness to where you can get really good in that crease, but it still kind of helps to blend out. This isn't the puffiest or not, it's a little stiff for blending. It works if you're really trying to just clean up that edge, but if you're really trying to lay down a transition color, I wouldn't use this because it's just a little too stiff. You need something a little bit more fluffy that kind of just blends a little easier. But for the price point, these are really good brushes, and I love these little notches on here that they just sit in your hand perfectly. I love that so much. So I am definitely a big fan of these, and I would recommend them. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching me get ready in a little bit of sped up motion. The only thing that I'm sorry I didn't show you was my mascara and my eyeliner, because I do not do good with those on camera. I just have to get too close. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.